I saw some good improvements in our performance today. I think there's context that Hibernian are way ahead of us in terms of the development as a team. But I thought we were brave today. I thought there was improvements in us against Rangers with the ball, something that we've worked hard towards. And I thought we showed that again today. Although first half I thought we took too many touches in possession, second half we were much more effective. So I saw improvements. I think the team can take a lot of confidence from that. We know that, ultimately we need to win games of football. That's how you're going to be judged. But equally within that, I've got to look at it in a different manner at times, and there was elements around us. We had some really big chances today. Their goalkeeper produced a couple of really big saves. So I saw improvement. And sometimes when you're on a losing streak like we are, it's difficult to see the type of improvement that we saw today, which is greater courage with the ball. And I thought that says a lot about the players, because when you're losing games, you tend to lose belief in possession. We didn't do that today, so that was pleasing.
Do you know concerns that as a defeat, what you feel that players can take?
I've always got concerns, but I think there was a lot for us to take from today. I said that I saw a real improvement in our possession last game against Rangers, and I saw an improvement again in this today. I also thought we created numerous good opportunities. And listen, you'll see by the team that we played today, we didn't come here to sit in and try and shut up shop. We came here to be aggressive with pressure, aggressive with the ball, and I thought that we showed that today.
Did you think you should have done it?
So, I've looked at it, but only from one angle, and the one angle was a little bit inconclusive. I wasn't convinced it was a penalty. But it was difficult to see if there was contact with foot to foot. That's what I couldn't see from the angle that I seen. But I thought in Ugan we have a really exciting player. I think he's a player that I've fortunately worked with him at Brentford, and I've seen him up here, and he's one of the best one-to-one players that I've ever seen. And he caused Hibernian a number of problems today. And that moment is the type of moments that he can create.
So I thought game with no goals, so concerning.
It's concerning because I want us to score. We're working exceptionally hard at that, and the one thing I do know is that from our statistics that I received, our own personal ones prior to coming in to see you guys, with much more bodies arriving in the box, we locked the box up much better. The things that we've been working towards, of course we need the end product. But today, if it wasn't for a couple of exceptional saves, and then we had a chance towards the end where we blaze over with the goalkeeper out, then we certainly should have scored. But I'm confident from that the goals have come.
I feel that a wee bit of luck's just missing. Maybe the penalty might have went the other way.
Yeah, of course, and we saw that at Ibrox in the early part of the season, where a similar type of situation resulted in a penalty. It wasn't to be for us today. But I think the players will take confidence, and I think that I certainly, when you lose games, no head coach enjoys it, but it was a game where I felt we actually can take quite a number of things from. Yeah, and that was obviously a disruption for ourselves also, that Amari coming off, but I've got to say, and it was a head knock. We had a situation like that at Kilmarnock earlier on in the season. We ended up playing for about 15 minutes with 10 men, and we didn't want to find ourselves in that situation, because they actually had a big chance just after Amari came off, where we were overstretched on the side and we weren't able to match the half space run. So we just felt we had to make the call, because we knew how important the first goal could be. So it obviously changed things. We weren't quite as balanced, but I thought Dre Wright probably gave his best performance of the season today.
Well,
All right, thank you everyone.